And here we are. Hey everyone, it's MacTac. I pretty much just got up. Let's put it that way. Slept in a little bit. Today's pretty much like a random stream. I did start a Discord channel and I was like, hey everyone, I haven't streamed in a while and I need some ideas. So a member of the Discord recommended that, or had put out a suggestion that I do like a little like makeup stream or whatever, because why not? So I figure I have nothing else to do today except for later for schooling. I'll get into that because I think it's really cool. But I'm pretty much going to be doing my makeup today. I don't even know how to start. I guess I'll go through like some of the stuff that I use. Just showing like some of the products that I use. Because why not? Keep everything in my little top drawer over here. I'm not going to put any color in my makeup today. I think I'm just going to go with like black and white. But if I do use color, I use this like e.l.f. palette. Mind you, do they have shoppers in the States? That's a good question. That's something I gotta look up. I'm from Canada, so we have shoppers. So I just get all my stuff from shoppers. I don't do any, big fancy shopping or anything. But I do have this color e.l.f. palette. Oh my goodness, the lighting is ridiculous. Beautiful colors. I don't use everything in here. The main colors that I've been putting in my makeup lately have been like red, yellow, and green. I try not to use blue because I feel it like clashes with my hair, so I try to use like minimal blue or no blue at all. Hi, I'm good. How are you? For makeup wipes, yeah, I use makeup wipes. I know a lot of people don't like using makeup wipes, but I do. I use the Neutrogena. These ones are non-scented. I've used the scented ones before. I think I actually have a package of them in here still. I like these ones over like other ones that I've used. It's just a personal preference. I think I went with the non-scented ones just to try them out. Looking out for leather pants. Leather pants. It depends on where you're from, where you can look for leather pants. I know any clothing store. If you are from where I'm near, I would try Winners. I know a lot of people like Winners. Oh, in the States. Great question. Target, maybe? I know they have Target up there. I do not have leather pants. I don't wear leather pants, which is funny. I don't even wear like pleather, which is like pretty much fake leather. But yeah, I would try Target or any other like try smaller clothing stores. Oh, really? I don't know what other stores you guys have up there. I would just try like really any like clothing store. Wearing gloves. Do I like wearing gloves? I personally don't like gloves. I have sensory issues. And they just really bug my hands. Like pretty much anything on my hands just bugs the heck out of me, so I don't really wear gloves. Try to avoid anything on my hands. If it's for like, if I have a certain outfit on, and I'm like, hey, gloves would go cool with this, I'll probably wear like fingerless gloves. I think the only time I wear a glove is when I'm doing art, because I have the like half glove that only goes on like your 2 fingers. That's about it. Oh, that's cool. What kind of gloves do you prefer? Like, do you go with like winter gloves, or is it like fingerless gloves, like for style? Like, what kind of gloves do you like wearing? If I have gloves, it's winter gloves. I know I do have like I do have a pair of like fingerless gloves. They go up to about here, I think. Like they're a bit longer, but I think those are like the only gloves that I have. The silken long ones. Honestly, yeah, those are pretty cool. I personally wouldn't wear those. I find that any like long glove, pretty much anything that goes like from here up is just kind of annoying, but that's me personally. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Gloves. That was a palette. Yeah, gloves are pretty cool. I like gloves. So what I usually do is I always start with eyeliner just because it's my base. I don't wear like face makeup. Um, no, I don't wear gloves for washing dishes. I just wash dishes, but like I find that that gets really annoying too. Like if you are washing dishes with gloves. Um. Anyway, I don't wear face makeup just because it bugs me. I also haven't. I used to wear some concealer, but then I found that like I just didn't bother to wear it anymore. I also stopped wearing makeup for a while. So when I got back into it, I just was like, who cares about that? So I use NYX. That's the point. It's kind of hard to see. I haven't been able to find this pretty much anywhere. I've checked numerous shoppers around here. Um, and I think the only place that I can find it is online. I don't have to order a new one yet, thank goodness, because this one still works. But when I do, I'm gonna have to order it. Gothic styles are really cool. I knew a couple people that had like a gothic style, and honestly, it was really fire. Like the way that people like they have the same style, but they do it differently, right? It's really awesome. Um, so yeah, I have the tiniest mirror known to man, little Animal Crossing mirror. Because my full length mirror is behind me, but I didn't feel like setting up my camera and everything over there, so okay. I don't like wearing heels, but I love platforms. So I have a pair of platform boots that I wear pretty often. I actually started wearing those every day since I haven't been working, so I don't have to wear like my other boots. I would love to show them, but they are upstairs. But if anything, I think I have some pictures posted online. I'm not 100% sure. They're not like the high boots. It's more like a shoe that I have for my platforms. Um, I got them at a shop out of town. I actually can't even remember like where I got them. That's not even. Wow, this is hard to do. So pretty much what I'm doing. My eyeliner is never even, ever. I swear they're like cousins or sisters. They are never twins. I'm personally not worried about it because of the other stuff I do, or I'm going to do. Very much distracts from that. If I'm doing just eyeliner, I try to get it even. Yesterday, I had probably the most uneven eyeliner ever. I'm not worried about it. But I just draw. I do my eyeliner. I think how most people do it. I know a lot of people they just like bring it right off the eye and that's it. I go from like the corner of my eye or just slightly under my eye because I end up like fanning it out anyway. And doing like a little bit under my eye. So I do it there and then I just bring it inwards from the point. and then I fill it in because I do bigger eyeliner. I don't like doing like small wings. I've actually done small wings a couple times, smaller wings. I don't do like little lines. I've done smaller liner, and I've turned to my friend. I'm like, this is so weird. Like I pretty much always have a big wing. This stuff can smear like a literal madman. It's horrible. Or when like I don't think actually I lied. I was gonna say I don't think I've had the problem where I've like jabbed my eye with eyeliner, but I totally have. Now I know I'm not alone because I feel like everyone at least once doing makeup has just like jabbed their eye with eyeliner or mascara. I have a huge problem with like accidentally like poking my eye with mascara. It's horrible. I it's something else. I think I jinxed it. Maybe I do need new eyeliner. It did the job for today. They're not bad actually. I'll fix it later if it looks funny. Oh, it does. I'm not worried about it. I'm never really worried about it. If my eyeliner gets all messed up, I personally don't care. I'm not going for perfection. I never do. Um, Next. Now, if I'm doing like basic makeup, like I'm just doing like eyeliner, mascara, I use this Annabelle. Um, it says Kohl. It's Annabelle Kohl. It's just a white like pencil liner. Um, I don't use the crank ones. I use like the actual pencil ones because I know some people like the ones that like you crank and they come up. I don't. I find they break and they're not very pigmented. But that's me personally. I I love my pencil liners. I have a couple. This one's in white. I have one in purple and then another one in like a tealish like blue color. I think it's more like teal. But I'll put that in like well, just this one. I put it in like the inner corners of my eye. The other two I've used as like actual like eyeliner. I don't do like big wing liners with those. It's usually just to like, excuse me, like outline my eye. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I do that. For mascara, I don't even know where I got this. I think I got this for Christmas. I think this was a gift. It's Avon. It's just black mascara. I don't use color mascara. I don't even know where to find those half the time. Um, I'm also not a fan. If I were to use white mascara, because I know that that's a thing, it would probably be for like cosplay. I haven't had to use it, so I do not own it. Um, because my other palette doesn't have black in it, I use the Nudes palette by Maybelline. It's literally what it is. It's just all like nude colors. I obviously use the black the most because that one's starting to run out. I have used some of the other colors before, because they give you a lovely outline on how you can like do different eyeshadow looks with it. I think I tried one before, maybe, or it was for a cosplay, but I don't usually use anything else from here. I think I just need like a whole big thing this big of just black eyeshadow. I swear, that would be beautiful. I do a lot of I do a lot of clown makeup or clown inspired makeup. It's not colorful, it's not party clown. I just kind of like do whatever. Oh, hey. That's not nice. Sometimes I do it in eyeliner. It depends on where I am. So when I go out or if I stay at a friend's house, I'll only bring like these three with me, like my eyeliner, my mascara, and then like my white pencil liner. So I have had to do some looks with like just those three. So I'll do like pretty much everything else just with the eyeliner. But if I'm here and I have like access to everything, I'll use eyeshadow for it. I first did clown makeup a little bit ago. The pictures are actually up on my Instagram. I've been doing the triangle and the lines pretty much ever since. I do like the triangle under my left eye and the lines under my right. That's just kind of like how I've been going with it. I just really like that. I probably didn't make that up, but it's just been the way that I do it. I guess got attached to it, and I just something I do. Oh my goodness, when I'm doing the triangle, I just start with a simple line right down my face just to give me an outline. It is never straight, or even remotely in the direction that I want it to go. And then I just branch it off from there. So I'll just do a line and then just branch it off. And then after I get the base, I just fill it in with more lovely eyeshadow. I think the one thing that I don't like about doing my makeup with eyeshadow and a lot of it is it transfers really easily because I don't use setting sprays or anything. I'm not a fan of them. Just never really used them. So this transfers a lot, or can. I'm gonna extend this down a little more just so it's like more of a point. There we go. However big my triangles or my lines end up being, just depends on how I do it for the day. Sometimes they're longer, or sometimes they're a bit wider. I'm never usually mad about that. I try to at least make the middle line on this side the same length as this one, whether the other two lines end up being the same length or not. I'm not worried about it. But I at least try to make the middle line the same length. it ends up looking something like that. Something like it. Sometimes on, like, days it does not look the same at all. Or it's all messed up. It also depends on if I do color as well. When I first did this look, I did the line side in just black, and then this side I did it in color. It was the first time I ever did it. But the one day I was going out, and I knew that I was going to be around, like, kids. So I'm like, and I still wanted to do, like, my makeup, so I'm like, well, why not I do it all in color? My lovely friend decided to point out that this side, I did it, so I did the triangle and the lines in red, and then I had, like, some yellow on, like, the outside and the inner corners, and I lined it with green. But I put green dots underneath, and he goes, kind of looks like a carrot. I'm like, thanks, you had to point that out. So that was kind of funny. So yeah. I don't do much. I don't like wearing products on my lips. Like, actually, like, on my lips. So sometimes I'll do, like, lines just coming off of my mouth. I thought about it the one day, but I didn't end up doing it. Just, like, dots on the corners of my mouth. I don't actually like wearing product on my lips. I, like, lick my lips a lot, which is the first problem. I prefer not to eat makeup. Not in my agenda for a day-to-day. But I also do dots underneath both the lines and the triangle. Just the middle line, though. I don't do dots underneath all three. So I basically just load up my brush and I just kind of twist it underneath. That one turned out a lot bigger than I wanted it to, but that's okay. Because this other guy is hopefully going to look something like that. Yeah, good enough. Those don't have to be like, I don't make those perfect either. I don't think I make anything about my makeup perfect. I just kind of do it and hope for the best. That's kind of how I roll. I don't know if I want to put anything on my lips today. Yeah, why not? So I literally just sit there straight face. So my lips are, like, a little uneven. The one side goes a bit higher. It's like I have, like, a slight smirk on the one side. So this is never even. I literally just sit there and I go from the corner of my eyes and I just drag it out a little bit. I try not to make it too big. Just because it's just there and I don't want it to interfere with anything else on my face, in case anything drops too low or whatever. I'll go onto my lips a little bit, but that usually doesn't interfere with, like, anything. Also, if I'm eating, that's another reason why I don't like wearing things on my lips, is I don't want makeup to... I have a lot of fallout on my hand, that's nice. I also don't want the makeup to be, like, going onto the food or anything, so... That's literally it. I don't blend it into my lips. I just, like, leave my lips blank. This is literally all I do. Because again, I don't like wearing stuff on my lips. I have done it in the past where I've done, like, full lip, but that was, like, years ago. I think I might have done it in purple, or it was just eyeshadow. So I literally had eyeshadow just all over my lips. It was a little crazy. It was interesting. Another thing that I really like doing is my nose. So I've done just plain dots on my nose. I've done like red on my nose. I think the other day when I did do the full color, I did like a red dot on my nose. There was the one day I did my makeup and I actually pulled it like up, kind of like a skull nose, or something similar. So I've done that before. I think my favorite thing to do though is I take my wonderful eyeliner and I do a spiral on my nose. I don't like doing it in eyeshadow. I don't have a small enough brush for that. And it's hard to do. Once again, like the eyeshadow wears off really fast. So I do find if I do like my nose, in eyeliner, it comes off a lot quicker than it does with the eyeliner. So my eyeliner is beautifully running out. But I'll start from like the tip of my nose and then just work my way out. Just kind of following my nose shape. Oh, you can't really see it. It does turn out a lot lighter. It is darker in person. I think it's just the lighting. But yeah, so I really like doing that. I love my spiral noses. I love doing the spiral nose. It's my favorite. I just found it was different because I know a lot of people that do clown, or like that do clown makeup. They just put like dots on their noses, and that's what I used to do because I used to wear like the simplest of clown makeup ever. Maybe I'll do a post about that because I still have pictures of what I used to do. It was literally just like little line, like small lines, um, like under my eye, little ones, either on like my eyelid or just above my eyebrows. And then I would do like a nose and then like eyeliner and everything. Um, so yeah, and then compared to what I'm doing now, it's like totally different. Hi. Can I see your tattoo? Yeah, this is from Arcane or League of Legends. It's Jinx tattoo. Um, I absolutely love it. This was my actually a Christmas gift from a friend. Paid for me to get it done. Uh, thank you, thank you. Color of your hair goes well with it. Oh, thank you. Um, thank you so much. I gotta go and get my hair redone. I'm thinking of doing like a purple and a green next because I did like blue and pink first. Um, how many tattoos do I have? I have, I think, 5 tattoos in total. I have one on my leg, which is the blue worm from Labyrinth, the Jim Henson movie. I have 2 on my knees. I have the one on my arm, and then I have the one on my forearm, which is actually my own design. I made that myself. Um, shout out to my 5 tattoos, yes. Both my knees are the same, so I literally just have like little band-aids on my knees. And then, yeah, the one on my, this is gonna be hard to do. But yeah, it's just the blue worm from Labyrinth is on my leg. They actually didn't. So, uh, my first tattoo was the one on my arm. That one didn't hurt unless it was on like certain spots. And then I don't even know which one hurt the most. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. The knees weren't that bad actually. How many times do I dye my hair? I dye my hair a lot, actually. I pretty much, I always have a color, on my head. Um, it's not often that I have, like, my natural color unless it's, like, roots coming in. Um, but I think just this year alone, I've dyed my hair a good, like, 3 or 4 times. Um, yeah, shout out to everyone who dyes their hair. I absolutely love dyed hair. I just like seeing the different color combinations and the different ways that people do it. It's very interesting to see, right? Because it's like you have two people with the same color hair, but like the way that it's dyed is totally different, and we love that. Yes, I do have a lot of posters. A lot of it is art pieces that I've got from cons that I've gone to. Um, and then just other stuff that I like. Some stuff I've done, like myself. Or is it cosplay? Like my makeup? If it's my makeup, no, it's not a cosplay. This is actually pretty much like my everyday makeup that I do, or almost my everyday makeup. Am I going to stream tomorrow? Don't know. I would like to stream more often. Um, so that's okay. I heard it's not healthy if you do it too many times. It's not. So when I went in to get this done, because I already had box color on my hair, they had to do a test to see if like we could do my hair. I was thankful enough that we could, because my hair was not too damaged. But yeah, I know a lot of people, they color their hair so much that it's so dead. If they go and get it done, they'll actually be like, we can't do it. Um, I use a lot of product. Um, I use a lot of product on my hair, and I actually bought product from the salon that I went to. There's like a pH balance in it, so that helps the color stay. And then I have like a serum that I put in my hair that brings health more into it. Um, if anything, I'll do like a whole stream about hair. Heck, that sounds fun. Um, yeah, I will definitely get the names of the products because I actually have no idea what they're called. And I'll list them somewhere. Yeah, maybe I'll do a whole stream about like my hair journey or whatever, because I've been dyeing my hair since like before the age of 10. I've done a couple different colors, couple different styles. I've had such a journey with my hair. Uh, Thank you for subbing. I really appreciate it. Um, So after I get to here, I'm not doing this. I don't usually do my makeup in any like specific like way or order. It's just kind of what I have in front of me, and it's usually all over the place. But even when I do like my makeup like this, I still put the inner corners in. So I'm gonna do that. I just put it in the inner corners of my eye. I don't drag it out or nothing. Just kind of, I guess, highlights my eyes. I just like the way that it looks. I know some people use like white eyeliner to make their eyes look bigger. I find sometimes it does make my eye look bigger. Um, if you're looking at it from a certain direction. I don't make this perfect either because my eyes are different shapes. It's hard to get my makeup even. I oh oh thank you. Damn, everything on fleek. Thank you. Um Also love the bangs. Thank you. My hair is actually inspired by a cartoon character, Ramona Flowers. Once I like get it brushed out and everything, it'll look better because I always do my hair after I do my makeup because I'm just like throwing my hair out of my face always. I don't know if I said this already. Yes, I am Canadian. Um, Live in Canada, have all my life. Alrighty. Have a great one. Yes, shout out to all the Canadians. Shout out to everybody. There are some days where I take like, or there was the one day I turned to my friend and I'm like, hey, I want to try something. And so I actually put makeup like down my neck. It was like striped, like, it was just like black. I don't use like white makeup or like white face paint or anything. I would love to. If anything, that'll start being like my skin makeup instead. But it was just black. I don't know if I want to do something like that today. I don't even know if I'm gonna wear like other jewelry. There's a lot of jewelry that I don't wear every day that I'll put on just for like an outfit or whatever. Um I wear like leg chains or like pant chains with or like on my pants obviously. Um and then a lot of like extra like necklaces, chains, chokers and stuff like that. I try not to go overboard with it. I used to wear a lot of jewelry. Well, I wear like a lot of everyday jewelry, but I used to add a lot of extra on top of that. Um don't usually do that anymore. Um I usually just wear kind of what fits with the outfit that day. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put any makeup on my neck today. That was a bit of a pain to get off. It wasn't, but it was at the same time. It was just eyeshadow, but it was an adventure. Oh, I forgot to do my mascara. Hey, how could I forget that? Oh no. This is the lovely part where I try not to poke my eyes out. I only put it on my top lashes. I do not put mascara on my bottom lashes. Um, just because I've done it before and I'm not a fan of the way that it looks. Um, just not something that I really like doing. I'm gonna take some more black eyeshadow and just kind of blend this in over here. I'm gonna put some more on the other side just to kind of fan out the eyeshadow, or sorry, fan out the eyeliner a little bit. That's pretty much it. Like, I mean, I guess doing it in color's a bit different, because it's like I gotta choose where I want the color, and like what colors I want to use. Um, and then putting makeup on like my neck is definitely a lot different too. When I brush my hair, um, actually styling it, because I have like naturally like curly or wavy hair, so I always like straighten my hair. I'll do a general brush all over, um, and then I'll hold like the front piece, and then I just like brush it up, because then it like flares it out in the back, um, makes it look all poofy. When I style it, I'll section off the back, um, and I'll take a piece and I'll actually like curl it out so everything's all like flared in the back, and then I just straighten the front like normal. Um, and that's really how I style my bangs. Nope, I don't have a mask. I'm actually in my own home, so I don't have to wear a mask, thankfully. Um, but yeah, that's it. That's really all I do for makeup. Maybe I'll do another stream like this, doing like colorful makeup, because I wouldn't say it's a whole different journey, but as much as I like doing black and white, like black makeup, I actually do sometimes enjoy doing color makeup, just like, seeing all like the different colors, and like seeing how that looks. I usually do the same thing just every time. But yeah, this is usually how I walk around in my day-to-day. See, this is so weird doing because it's mirrored. I'm pretty much backwards, because I'm looking at myself. But yeah, I do have some classes tonight. I'm in sewing classes right now, so I have to go to that tonight. Kind of wish I wore this kind of makeup back when I was in high school. I am graduated from high school. Going off to college soon. But yeah, part of me wishes that I did this kind of makeup like back in high school, because that would be super cool. And I just love the way that it looks. But if anything, I may or may not stream tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Kind of like, I don't know. I don't really have any like ideas for streams recently. Just this was a suggestion from a friend, so I was like, hey, I'll do this since I still have to get ready anyway. So yeah, I'll see about possibly streaming tomorrow, maybe later this week. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching me sit here and yap and do my makeup. And I will maybe see you later. Have a great one.